So this is my intern Aiden here, okay? Aiden is my intern. Now, can I hand the microphone over to him and let him interview you? Because I'm trying to teach him about doing man on the street stuff, and I've already interviewed you once before, so you kind of know what I'm going with, right?
Okay, that'll be fine.
All right. So now, Aiden. So Aiden. All right. Just to let you know, a lot of the religious people are out here. Now, it's not that she's a bad person. She just believes differently. So I just wanted to give you some background. So I'm going to give you the microphone and let you interview her, okay? All right. So just remember, hold the end of the microphone right there, and you can interview her. Okay.
All right, so we already introduced, but Aiden again, and Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I noticed. So I've driven by that corner a lot, and I've seen you there. But I also usually see a lot of Christians, like Catholics, whatever they are. Who was there first? You or the Christians?
That church has been doing this corner preaching, street preaching thing for probably 20 years or more. Okay. Obviously not the same people, but that church, they think that's their job. So about 7 years ago, I was leaving work down the street, and I saw a bunch of kids on the one corner, and they had signs that said, keep out of Syria, legalize medical marijuana. And one little girl had a sign with a rainbow that said, Happy Atheist. And I said, that's the best. I got to do that. And I never saw them again because I have a feeling it was like a sociological, it was a class project, something they had to do, was be a protest. So I never saw them again, but I'd love to thank that young lady who inspired me because I've been doing this for about 7 years now.
Oh, that's really amazing. How often do you go to the corner and do this?
Every Friday.
Every Friday?
About 4-ish to about 7-ish. It varies.
Now, one of the things that I wanted to ask you is that it seems like you lasted a little bit longer than the Christians. The Christians seem like they're going to melt in the water. Is that something that you've noticed?
They don't have enough faith.
They can't pray the sun away, I guess. I don't know. Or the heat. I'm just stubborn. I will be the last one to leave, regardless. I've been soaked. I've been frozen.
Oh, love it. So you're there in rain, snow, hurricane, whatever it is, you'll be there?
Unless I am traveling, which I try to do a couple of times a year. I'm out of town for a week or two.
Now Aiden is, wanting to get into radio, and some of the questions that he, needs to learn how to ask and stuff. What is the turning point in your life that made you realize that, Christianity might not be for you?
There was no particular turning point. I don't think anybody wakes up and says, hey, today I think I'm an atheist. I don't think that happens. It's a gradual thing because I was raised in the Baptist church here in Florida, Sunday school, vacation Bible school, the whole thing. And it just never really made a lot of sense to me. I couldn't get it. So I just kind of thought there was something wrong with me, and I just kind of went along because nobody said atheist back then. Nobody. Not in my neighborhood, not in my town, none of that. So I just went along, and as I got older and older, it's like I met Wiccans. I met practicing witches.
Have you ever been to Casadega before?
A couple of times. I go and shop sometimes. That's changed a lot. They used to be, I had a friend who wanted to move there, to live within the city limits of Casadega, and because she was a practicing Wiccan, they wouldn't let her.
Oh, really?
But now they have a bookstore connected to the hotel, I guess it is, and now they even have books on Wicca in that bookstore. So things have changed a bit over the years.
Do you practice Wiccan, paganism, or Greek pantheon, any of those? You got crystals, tarot cards? My girlfriend's really into that stuff. That's why I ask.
I was a practicing Wiccan for 7 or 8 years probably, and I love it. I love the connection with the earth. I love the practices. Just the earth, air, fire, water, spirit. We're all we're all made of the same thing. It's beautiful. But I found that too many witches were simply substituting a Christian god for a god or goddess, pagan ones.
So, forgive me, I'm a little new to Wiccanism? Wiccans? Wicca? Wicca. Do you want to explain about what Wicca is?
Earth-based spirituality. That's probably it in a nutshell.
Now, can I ask, we just came up on the 5th anniversary of Pulse nightclub, the tragedy that happened. Are you in support of gay marriage, gay rights, LGBTQT?
Absolutely. Everybody deserves to be equal, be happy, pursue their dreams.
No, I agree with you 100% because, in the Bible it says, God is controlling of everything. The Bible is written by men. It's kind of like that telephone game where it's kind of like, you tell the first person, then it's handed down to the next and the next and the next, and it gets changed up. I mean, God created everybody, so why would he not support the gay community?
That's what a lot of gay friends say, I was made this way, so why is it wrong? But
I grew up in DeLand in the 90s, and never in a million years. I went with my friend Aiden. He brought me to Cafe Da Vinci, and I never thought in a million years I would see a drag queen show in the middle of DeLand, and I absolutely loved it. Like, it warmed my heart to be able to see that.
yes, they had a show, was it last year sometime, in the parking lot behind the Abbey. They had a great drag show, and there were people sitting around with their chairs and vendors, and I'm thinking, and the funny part, oh God, what was it? It was like, I don't know, it was something kind of Red and Becky, like pickup truck, show, and
Yeah.
They're driving by, and they're waving and smiling.
And they're supporting it. Like, isn't that great that we have like evolved into more of a accepting type people here, especially in Volusia County?
There is a lot of support, which is so good to see.
And Aiden would say the same thing, is that, I've talked to Aiden, and Aiden says that, the Christians are out here. And look, I don't hate them. I actually love them. I support their First Amendment, being able to do what they want to do. But I also feel like the religion breeds a lot of hate. I think most of the wars, most of the killings that we've had in the world is based on religion. Most of the wars that have been fought have been over religion. And I got to support you. Like, I really, really do commend you for you coming out here and staying true to what you want to do, your mission.
Thank you. I don't know. I totally lost it.
No, don't worry about it. I mean, I do this for a living. So, Aiden, do you have any follow-up questions?
No, I don't. Is there anything you'd like to plug or anything you'd like people to see?
Yeah, if people want to find out more, is there like a Facebook page or anything that they can check out?
Any good books you feel like recommending?
Oh boy, this online is this, if I can say it correctly, the Skeptics Annotated Bible.
Skeptics Annotated Bible?
.com, I believe it is, or .org. I think it's .com. It goes through the Bible verse by verse. And over here in the little sideline is, boy, that's hilarious, and why? Or, boy, that's nasty, and that's why. And I recommend people read the Bible. read it with your eyes open,
No,
man.
but I think I understand the reservation.
Yeah, nobody ever got to be an atheist that didn't read the Bible first.
Well, we really, really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you allowing Aiden to be able to interview you, and hopefully you didn't mind it too much.
Oh
Not at
yeah.
all.
Thank you so much for your time, Rowan. It's very good meeting you.
Wait a minute.
All right.
I have something for you.
Oh,
okay.
here we go.
Okay.
Where's my favorite one? That's my favorite one.
Wait, is it a stone or something? Oh, there we go.
Oh, what kind of gem is this?
I bet she knows.
Oh yeah, she could tell me all about it.
I feel like that's a clear quartz. Crystal quartz.
Crystal quartz.
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're
Well,
welcome.
we appreciate your time, and we think what you're doing is great. Thank you so much.